Night Shyamalan ended Split with a twist, so it looks like he's up to his old tricks again. Or is he? He is. Or is he? He is. Let's talk about what the big Split twist means on a spoiler-packed edition of Nerdist News. All right, let's get this out of the way. I'm Matt Mira, host of Sidekick on Alpha, and I'm filling in for Jessica Chobot today. I'm sorry for not being Jessica. I know you're upset. I'm upset too. Do you know how many free video games she gets on a regular basis? We can all agree it would be better to be Jessica Chobot. It would be better if I was Jessica Chobot, but it would also be better to be Jessica Chobot. Anyway, moving on. If you haven't seen Split yet, you probably don't want to watch today's episode. We'll be talking about the movie's final moments pretty much immediately. Not kidding. This has been your spoiler warning. So without further ado, holy shit, M. Night Shyamalan made a stealth sequel to Unbreakable. I know!
Spoilers, come on!
I just said spoiler warning. After a feature-length acting class by James McAvoy, Split pulled back to reveal none other than Bruce Willis's character, David Dunn, sitting at a diner watching the fallout on TV. Apparently, the media has dubbed McAvoy's escaped, physically enhanced madmen the Horde, and Dunn is taking an interest. Though, based on what he was wearing, it seems like he may have gone the common everyday security guard route instead of becoming a superhero that Mr. Glass wanted him to be. So what now? Was this always the plan? Is it a cheap ploy to get people to give the latest piece of Shyamalan-essence a chance? Yeah, I just said that. And does this mean we're gonna get a proper Unbreakable sequel in the near future or what? Well, first off, it sounds like that twist is anything but phoned in. As it turns out, Split is actually built on the discarded husk of a subplot from the original Unbreakable outline. As M. Night Shyamalan told Entertainment Weekly, the original draft of Unbreakable focused on Dunn and Elijah as his mentor. Elijah tells him, "You're a comic book character, go try it." And instead of bumping into an orange suit man, David bumps into one of Kevin's personalities and goes to save the girls. So, will we ever get the David v. Ken throwdown we've apparently been owed for 16 years? M. Night's hopeful, saying the answer is yes. I'm just a wimp sometimes. I don't know what's going to happen when I go off in my room a week after this film's open to write the script. But I'm going to start writing. I have a really robust outline, which is pretty intricate. I'm almost there, but I'm not quite there. Is the twist that he's actually there? It'll be interesting to see what David Dunn has been up to all these years. He clearly didn't go be a celebrity superhero, as nobody in Split Diner seemed to recognize him. Maybe he's become a secret nighttime vigilante a la Batman. Or perhaps his experience with Mr. Glass disenfranchised him, and his battle with the Horde will be what finally gets him to be a superhero. And what of Mr. Glass? When we last left him, he was... Why did I say him like that? When we last left him, he was on his way to an asylum for the criminally insane. A couple of years back, Sam Jackson said he'd love to return for Unbreakable too, but could he? We imagine the extremely fragile baddie would have to get some outside help in order to break out of anywhere. So maybe there's a Glass Horde team-up in the mix. Ooh. Yeah, there's a lot to chew on. So tell me, what do you guys think? Did you like the surprise Split ending? What do you want to see in Unbreakable 2? Will they have to give it a cool subtitle to denote it's a sequel to both movies, like Unbreakable 2 Split Decision? Let's discuss. Hey, guys! You might know me from the Nerdist podcast, but I've been busy lately. I've been busy hosting Sidekick on Alpha. Yeah, thank you, one person. It's a show where I get to be the sidekick every week because I don't want to bother being a host, and I'm not good enough to be a guest. So what do? I sit on the couch next to everybody and make them talk. It's really a hoot. You should check it out. You can use the promo code SIDEKICK, and what do you get? 2 months free of ProjectAlpha.com. Guys, it's an amazing deal. All I'm asking you to do is go to ProjectAlpha.com, type in Sidekick so they know Matt Mira sent you, and then you can do everything else you want on Nerdist.com. It's pretty easy. Watch me. Next week I have Steve Agee hosting. I think, right? Technically? That's accurate. It's not next week, that's tonight. Tomorrow. I don't know how time works. And a very special thanks to The Great Wall in theaters February 17th for sponsoring today's show. Starring Matt Damon, The Great Wall tells the story of an elite force making a valiant stand for humanity on one of the world's most iconic structures. You can learn more at thegreatwallmovie.com, and don't forget to check it out on February 17th.